what high school students often think of when they go to school? I want to show you the answer. Look at this. In these images, you can see books, notebooks, mathematical equations, a few awards that I've won, and of course, the TEDx golden ticket that I have just received. These things represent everything that students, including myself, associate with school. And maybe we, who are girls, often think of how to win our crush affection sometimes. Okay. I still remember being told by my mom that my teacher is my second mother and my school is my second home. But at that time, I didn't really understand what she was trying to convey to me. But as time passed by, I gradually came to realize what she meant. At school, literature teaches me compassion and kindness through literary works. History instills gratitude for the sacrifices of the previous generations, and the civic education instills the morality in me. But I have a very big question in my head. Are these three subjects, with their sometimes dry knowledge, the only things that teach me how to be a good citizen? Because when I go to school, my head is filled up with academic subjects and academic knowledge. But when I became a 9th grader, it all started with a story. I had a very big argument with my classmate. And I was young, I was reckless, pretty hot-headed. So I decided to post something on social media to talk ill of her. And when my teacher found out, she advised me against that action. But I said, hey teacher, I have freedom of speech, so why can't I post that on social media? But do you know what she said? She said, freedom is morality. I have a question for you guys. How do you define the word freedom? Well, I do agree that we have freedom. You have freedom, I have freedom, we all have freedom. But what's the matter? The thing here is that we have to be responsible for our actions, and we have to take responsibility for our freedom. If your freedom means hurting others, and if your freedom means insulting others, then can it truly be called freedom? Well, the answer is no. What if I told you that school is a microcosm of society? It's like a mediator society. Now, I want you to take a look at this video. Okay, so I just filmed this video about 3 months ago. I have just mentioned that school is like a mediator society, right? So this video had just show you how. In society, society has its own laws and regulations, just like how students have to abide by the laws and regulations at their school. This is an action of students standing up to greet their teachers whenever teachers step into the classroom. At first, students may stand up to greet their teachers because they adopt the fear of being punished, because they fear punishment. But if you take this action into consideration again, you can think that this action, the action of standing up to greet your teachers, teaches you social hierarchy and respect. Story time. Last year, I was a 10th grader. I started off hating my schools and my friends just because I hadn't got into my dream school. So I decided to isolate myself from every relationship around me. And that time felt like a personal hell. I couldn't even bring myself to say a simple hello to my mom when I got home. After a few months, I started regaining my spirit and started engaging myself in different activities. But just when I thought that everything was getting better, I faced another struggle. Being misunderstood and disliked by my classmate. Who is he? He. I don't like her. She's too mature. Well, guys, I'm 16. But my classmates consider me 20 because the way I talk seems too mature. It's my age. And this year, I become a class monitor. I have to learn how to lead my class with fairness, right? And sometimes when we work in a group, my ideas are often dismissed because we don't share the same ideas. It's a real difficulty for me. But what is the thing here? I'm still here. I'm standing here, smiling at you guys and presenting this topic to all of you. I have overcome these difficulties. The thing here is that you have to overcome a lot of difficulties and challenges at your school. And that's how education and specifically your school shape your morality. Well, the thing I want to say here is that don't hate difficulties at your school. You may overcome a lot of challenges. Maybe your classmate dislike you, but you know what? Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. That's the thing. So don't hate difficulties. Just, I don't love it, I don't hate it, just overcome it, okay? I embrace it. Now, I still remember myself receiving a question from my coach, Mr. Ryan Elliott Winston. She asked me, who shapes morality, teachers or students? I said, both. And he asked me, why? And then I knew the answer was both, but I simply couldn't explain why. Now, look at this. She is Han, one of my classmates, and I usually call her the ambassador of peace. I still remember when my group has just finished a presentation, and the first thing she said wasn't any kind of critics, but she told us, thank you for your presentation. I really love it, and I appreciate your team's effort. Well, all of my classmates and even my teachers were very, very surprised because that is not the thing that a 16-year-old girl can say when she's asked to stand up to give feedbacks. And from that day, that sentence, like, thank you for your presentation, became a trend in my school. Everybody started using that phrase when they're asked to give feedbacks. Okay, so before I end my talk, I want to conclude 3 things. First, school is not only a place where you learn 1 + 1 = 2. It also a place that shapes your morality. 2, school is not one-sided. Both teachers and students have the responsibility to form a healthy environment for students to learn. Finally, school may teach you how to be a good citizen through hardships, through difficulties, but don't hate those things, just embrace it. Now, before I end my talk, I want to give you 2 thought-provoking questions. First, stepping out of the classroom, what do you carry with you? Second, I am now so ready to observe how schools shape my morality and my moral awareness. What about you? I think you all have the answers. Well, I've already mentioned, I'm ready. Are you in? Thank you.